Wow, you're a big puppy or something. This video is sponsored by the Sporn Company. Click thumbs up for Winston, the giant rescue dog. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and pick up a copy of my best-selling book, Dog Training Revolution. Lots of your dogs love to chew, but based on the pictures you guys sent me, you may not love it so much when all of your possessions or even your house itself gets destroyed. For many dogs, it's super important for them to have lots of appropriate things to chew on. Wait, I've got to show this to people at home. These durable marrow chew bones from the Sporn Company are particularly innovative. They have a really strong flavor that releases as your dog chews to keep the toy interesting. Sporn has a lot of different varieties of these, but you can see in this bone right here, for example, your dog can really smell that jerky flavor inside. You can see the flavoring here on this marrow pretzel, and on the other side, you've got these bumps, which can be very gratifying for lots of dogs. They can easily smell right here, so there's a lot going on with these toys. See, it seems that dogs are in the mood for different textures at different times. That's why sometimes they might chew up a couch cushion, while other times they might chew up wooden furniture. Check out this Marrow Chew gummy. This one's a little softer, it's kind of squishy feeling. You can see the jerky flavor. It's got these holes so the dog can really smell that flavor inside. You can see these bite marks. This rough texture will mechanically remove plaque and tartar from your dog's teeth. They have so many different varieties, and these come in multiple sizes as well for all size dogs. I'm gonna have a great offer from the Sporn Company on all of these in the description. You like your head scratched, don't you? Tell me in the comments below, does your dog like their head scratched? Try to understand why your dog is chewing. I mean, there's really two main types of chewers. You've got teething puppies, and then there's everyone else. You're everyone else. First, puppies. While puppies are teething, which can take about 6 months, it's understandable that their desire to sink their sore teeth into things really intensifies during this time. Be extra tolerant and understanding with teething dogs. I mean, puppies must be able to chew. You're just a puppy at heart, aren't you? Most older dogs who are chewing are doing so because they're bored or under-exercised, or usually a combination of the two. Whoa! Chewing really seems to pass the time, and it's just enjoyable for a lot of dogs. However, regardless of your dog's age, there are some things you can do to get this under control. Step one is to bring a stop to the behavior so that the habit doesn't continue to be reinforced. If your dog is chewing stuff up, you'll need to control the environment better. So when you're at home, they need to be tied to you and your house has to be dog-proofed. It might be easier if your dog weighs less than you though. When you're not supervising them, they should be in an area where they cannot chew stuff up. What do you do when you catch your dog chewing something that they're not supposed to? Well, this is actually a good example. You'll notice right now that Winston is chewing on his leash. Now, rather than just pull him away or pull the leash out of his mouth, I want him to go through the motions voluntarily, and I want to see if I can get him to stop chewing that. But I gotta get his attention on me, so I'm gonna initiate a secondary training session. Remember, those are those unplanned, in-the-moment training sessions. I'm gonna try and get his attention on me here. Winston, come here. Hey, come on, over here. Okay, good job, yes. Now I'm gonna run over here and grab a treat because I wasn't training. But remember, if you've got a dog that chews, you have to be prepared to reward promptly, which is why you'll have treats that keep well at room temperature scattered throughout the house. That was really good. And then, of course, you could give them something acceptable to chew on. Oh, I don't know, like a marrow chew. So right now, he's chewing his harness. He's not supposed to do that. So let me get his attention off of that harness. Over here. Hey, over here, sit. Good job. How about a lie down? Your down looks stellar, Winston. Resist the urge to pull your dog away, because that's not really gonna teach them anything. It's not that there's any harm in physically removing your dog from chewing something up, and in fact, sometimes you'll have to do that for their own safety or to protect your property. It's just that dogs respond much better when they are shown how to do something rather than made to do something. Get their attention off the contraband and interrupt them by making a sound or calling their name or getting them to come towards you. With a really persistent chewer, you'll have to redirect them like this time and time again, especially if the habit's well established. I mean, it takes time for a dog to understand that, oh, I can chew on these things, like this, but I can't chew on these other things. So keep your expectations realistic. But it's not good enough to just simply correct your dog in the moment when they start chewing things. So you've gotta be proactive. That means you've gotta do lots and lots of leave it training sessions with them. Leave this alone. This is my wallet. Leave it. Leave it alone. Here. Yes. Many dogs love socks. Leave it alone. Good. See, by doing lots of training exercises like this with lots of random household objects, your dog really starts to get the picture that, okay, I get it. I can't just pick up anything I want. And this will also make those secondary training sessions way easier. This is an iPhone 10. I don't want you to chew this. Leave it. Okay. Good. Leave it. Good job. Nice work. Do this as often as possible with as many random objects as possible. Your dog will get the picture that by default, things should be left alone unless you give them permission. Avoid shortcuts like spraying your furniture or things with bitter spray. At best, products like this simply teach your dog to avoid things that taste bad. They don't really address the chewing and work long term. It's worth noting that many dogs might chew due to anxiety, particularly separation anxiety, when you leave them alone. So the best thing to do with these dogs in the meantime while you're working through these issues is to give them plenty of age-appropriate exercise just before leaving them alone for any period of time. As a matter of fact, exercise is likely to reduce unwanted chewing in virtually all circumstances. Give Winston a thumbs up. He did great today. Get your dog some Marrow Chews from the Sporn Company. I'll have a link in the description with a great offer. Subscribe to my channel, get a copy of my book. If you like our videos, join our Patreon community too. I'll have all those links below. We'll see you guys next time. You did awesome. Yes, you did.